Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition, to another installment of the Alamonte Show. This is the first time I think I was live to everybody, but I am here. Welcome. First of all, before we get started, the chat room and this show is being sponsored by Hulu. Who doesn't have Hulu? If you don't have Hulu, something's wrong with you. Go into the chat room, click on the link, and get Hulu. We talking about, not to mention, they got live sports. So for anybody that is ready for this year's season, not only just for the NFL, but for college, Hulu is the place to go. It got movies. It even got shows. Me and my girlfriend, we watching Hell's Kitchen. I got her addicted to Chef Ramsay. Even movies, even their own original series. Okay, I think I let enough out the bag. Now it's up to you to get Hulu. Go to your chat room, click on the link, get Hulu today. Hulu got live sports. Okay, all right. Enough of that. So let's get into it. So NFL season is just around the corner. And so many ideas has been going through my head about, what to cook. I've been seeing a lot of people, a lot of my bad buddies, a lot of my friends who've been, that actually get to go to the game, like this gentleman right here. He got on the right jersey, number 88 for you. And I just want to know, sorry for all this stuff going on here. A lot of y'all gonna be going out there barbecuing and all that stuff. I just want to know, what do you do to get ready for a tailgate? Now, I'm not even gonna lie, I have not been to plenty of tailgates. Let me see, have I ever been to one tailgate? I'm gonna say no, because one's not coming up to mind, but a lot of people love to tailgate. I mean, you see it on television. I mean, you see it almost everywhere. If your friends are going to a game, 9 times out of 10, if you walk through a parking lot or if you just go and walk into the game, you're gonna basically walk into a tailgate. But then I'm mainly talking about the peoples that are mainly at home. That they invite the friends to come over there, invite them to come in, from some wings and all that stuff. And usually they will order it out. They will sit there, they will order, here is Wingstop. I believe Wingstop's overrated. I do not like Wingstop at all to kick out, just to tell you the truth, not gonna lie to you. You got people that will order wings from Pizza Hut. Now, Pizza Hut do got some good wings. Pizza Hut, definitely, because a lot of Pizza Hut goes by themes. And I was in Kentucky the last time I was invited to a football game, and I actually had, to go to their house to watch it, and they offered wings. And so they offer it from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut do got some bomb-ass wings, don't get me wrong. But I like Domino's wings a lot better. But I want to do something more conventional. I want to do something more of actually cooking from home. So this is not going to be more of a show of me, giving out my ideas. I want you to come on the, to write down your comments on what do you do for a tailgate. What do you do when it's mainly at home? When you obviously if your team is playing on the road, you're not going to be there for every game. What do you usually make during before the game? What do you cook? What do you let your wife cook? Because I know a lot of ladies now. I have bumped to a few ladies that love sports and love football, but majority of them is like, just give me some money, I'll be out here, or take that to the man cave. Now, many houses I have went to, you have people cooking on the grill. The best thing is ribs. And tell me if I'm wrong. I've been looking this up on YouTube. Is ribs, 1 hour ribs. Now, I did try, I did cook, I cooked ribs around this time, I think it was last year, I believe. It was for under 5 minutes, and it actually turned out pretty good. But then there was hour, 1 hour ribs, pork ribs, not beef ribs, pork ribs. And I kind of find it hard to believe the cooking because I actually watched 2 YouTube channels. I watched 2 of them. And I seen them come out perfectly. I mean, juicy. I mean, just wonderful. And I'm kind of nervous to try it out. So when I invite people here to come and watch the game with me here, I just don't want to be the one to be like, hey, Morris, just stick with getting pizza. we don't want you to cook anything. And I do not want that to happen. So this is more of a show getting advice. So for anybody who's watching the show now or watching the show later, put in the techniques and the tips that you can give me or to anybody on how you get ready for the game. What food do you have some chips right there to hold the fellas over? And do you be out there cooking, or you already got everything done and cooked by the time they get there? Or you just have them bring their food over too. Like, for example, if you got one of your boys bring in the wings because he's good at cooking wings, then he got the wings. And then you got one of your boys that's good at cooking the hot dogs, you have them bring the hot dogs. And then whatever you have left over, let's say you got the ribs, you cook the ribs. So just like bringing the beer. So help a brother out, because I can't wait till I start hosting games here for, friends of mine and to watch the game and, me be a great host and cooking the food and all that stuff, but I always been the one that comes to the party, I bring something, and that's another thing. Let's get into that. If you have a friend that is always known for coming and not bringing anything, this year you should restrict them. Let them still come, let them still come because y'all there just watch the game. Y'all not just there just for, the food's not the attraction. The food is just the side attraction, That's what it is. It's not the main event. So if you got a friend that do that, put them on restriction. If you got wings, they should only get 3 wings. 3 wings. No lie. They should have 3 wings. If it's a pizza, they only have 1 slice. Obviously, you're going to have the beer and the drinks. So they should only get 1 beer. I said it, 1 beer. You should not invite friends that don't bring anything to the party. You should restrict them. And then also, if you're cooking ribs, only give them 1 rib. I said it, 1 rib. Because if they don't bring anything to the party, they should not indulge like everybody else. So going back on the beer. So yes, they should only have 1 beer, 3 wings, 1 pizza. Now, if you have soda, he or she can only have 1 soda. 1. And they can't sit on the couch. Make them sit on the floor. Make them get a chair from the kitchen and make them watch it from the kitchen. This year should be a year where you should restrict people who don't bring nothing to the party. Don't let them just come up in there and just think they can have whatever they want. And they be the ones to either, number 1, leave your house in the wreck. And number 2, they try to take some food so they can leave. Nah, not this year. No way, no how. None. Should not happen. Should not happen. But with that, I just want advice, some tips on how to be a great host when you invite friends to watch the game. So I think this video is like a call to action mostly. But I'm gonna give y'all a little taste of unrehearsed podcast in a little bit when I come back. And ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. All right, so I'm gonna give a little dose of the Unrehearsed podcast, which will be on Saturday. I'm gonna give y'all more information on Friday, so I'm just holding everything else in until then. But still, Saturday is still on the block. More information to come on hashtag Fade to Black tomorrow. So just to be fair, let me do the right introduction to Unrehearsed podcast of what I feel was going to happen. All right, once again, this show is being sponsored by Hulu. Remember, Hulu got live sports. Just click the link in the comment section. Check it out. If you don't have Hulu, click the link and get Hulu now. You talk to an existing Hulu customer himself and got it on his TV. Shows, movies, even originals from Hulu. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Just click the link in the comments to get your Hulu today. So let me talk to you about this upcoming game with Tampa Bay and my Dallas Cowboys. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and change this in the back because this thing is... All right, that's right. That's okay. Let me put the star in the back. So, everybody's already counting us out. Everybody is already saying that Tampa Bay is going to destroy us. And I'm going to say this. Y'all going ahead. Go ahead, say what you want. Say that we're going to croak when we go to Tampa Bay. The defending Super Bowl champions. Go ahead. We don't want y'all to think that we want to win. We don't want y'all to say that Dak is a top 5 quarterback. We don't want y'all to say that Cooper's a dangerous weapon. We don't want y'all to sit there and say CeeDee Lamb is going to be doing some crazy things this year. We don't need to hear y'all say that our defense is much better than last year's. We don't want you. We don't want you to. People like Bart Starr. Who is Bart Starr? Bart Starr, what have you done in your career? At least Shannon Sharp won a Super Bowl. What have you done, sir? Who the hell know who you are? But, ESPN do be hiring nobodies. And always got something to say about the Cowboys. But, that's what you get when you're a nobody. You just get a free paycheck and a free ride from ESPN. But, I digress. We gonna be all right. Because I remember one year where everybody was down and out about this team. They said we wasn't gonna go nowhere. We was gonna be garbage. I mean, the works. Everybody thought we was gonna be a dud. And they thought Dak Prescott was the worst thing since sliced bread. Now, don't get me wrong. I have my critiques for Dak Prescott. Don't get me wrong. That was 2018. And you remember what happened in 2018? I remember we went to the playoffs and we won a playoff game. We may have fell short in the divisional, but we didn't allow naysayers, haters get the best of us. We actually encouraged it. Because every time when y'all got us down and out, saying that we ain't gonna do much, we prove y'all wrong. And this year is gonna be no different. Now, Tampa Bay scores, I've seen 34-24 Tampa Bay. I even seen 7-24. I even seen freaking 41-24 type of freaking scores for this game, which I think is ridiculous. But y'all go on ahead. A lot of y'all casual Cowboys fans are already throwing in the towel, but we're going to have a great season. What a fan you are. Oh, I like to live in the reality. I like to be realistic. Well, then, if that's the case, then you're not a real fan. As a fan, you're supposed to feel that y'all have a chance to win every game. You should always say, you don't go to a Steelers fan and you think they're going to say, oh, we're going to lose this game. They may have the most sorriest record, but you will hear their fans say, we're going to win this game. No fan should say that about their team. No, none whatsoever, even at the start of the season. Now, to count back a little bit on what I just said, I remember last year I called my boy who was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. He knows who I'm talking about. And I said, man, y'all probably got this game, man. We garbage. We horrible. But guess what I was doing when I was watching the game? I was on the edge of my seat like, oh, we can win this. We can win this. And then you saw what happened. We end up losing. But still, it didn't stop me from watching the game and rooting for my team. Yeah, last year was horrible. Many of y'all can't even blame me for feeling that way or saying something about the team last year. Our team was garbage, horrible. But I was never disgraced to wear this or this. Never. I just don't wear that during game day. I wear that every day, win or lose. Majority of the fans here, I'm talking about Seahawks fans, they can't even show their face. No, I take that back. They do show their face, but they don't wear the jersey after a loss. They put them suckers right in the freaking closet. You ain't gonna see that with this cat. You won't see that with me. But this year, I got a feeling. This year it's going to be so surprising that even the haters got to sit back and be like, oh, wasn't expecting that. But not looking too far down the road, let's deal with the first stop, and that's Tampa Bay. First of all, congratulations once again to the Tampa Bay Bucks winning the Super Bowl. Been a while, but y'all got it done. Y'all got the GOAT. He's officially the GOAT. I don't like Tom Brady, but you got to give that man his roses, all of them. He is the GOAT for quarterbacks. He has shown Father Time the finger 7 times. This man is his own franchise. He got more Super Bowls than the Cowboys and more than the Pittsburgh Steelers. And also more than the Patriots. But I can't say that because practically he owns the Patriots because 5 of his Super Bowls, well, hold up, take that back. 6 of his Super Bowls came with the Patriots. Just stating fact. No, not facts, stating the truth. So when you think about the Patriots, 6 Super Bowls, you always got to think about Tom Brady. And then he won a Super Bowl with the Bucks. Cowboys know what they're up against. We up against greatness. We are up against a team that is on all tempo or full tempo. They got a wide receiver core that nobody's barely even talking about. Y'all may talk about AB being this, distraction for the team, but guess what? He won a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Bucks, and he's still dangerous. Very dangerous. Mike Evans, who I said, and I will continue to say this, is a very underrated wide receiver in the NFL. I was more than happy to see him with that Super Bowl. But this game is going to sum up the preparation for the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm happy that we're facing a giant like Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Because we're not just playing against Tom Brady like all the freaking talking heads out there in the world are trying to picture this to. Because here's the thing. To just go in their logic about, oh, they're playing Tom Brady, the GOAT. If we get to Tom Brady, knock him around a bit, get him frustrated, this team is nothing. If you are putting just putting everything on Tom Brady, why should we care about everybody else? Go after the heart. I wouldn't say go after the heart. You're going after the soul of the team. You take that soul for that team, they're nothing. Tom Brady put Tampa Bay back on the map. Won them that Super Bowl. I don't think they win the Super Bowl with anybody else. But if Dallas get to Tom Brady, rattle his cage, make him taste some dirt, this game's ours. That game is ours. And nobody can't tell me differently. That O-line will be tested. And I believe we got the defensive line and the defensive ends to do it. And the corners. I believe we got a great secondary. I know Tom Brady's going to test it. And I believe that secondary is going to be ready. But we keep knocking freaking Tom Brady in the ground, keep rattling his cage, it's going to affect that whole team. And we take advantage of it, it's going to affect the whole team. And when, not if, when we beat Tampa Bay, the defending Super Bowl champions, that's not just a win. It's not just a big win. It's a statement. It's going to be a statement to every single one of our opponents that we just took down the defending Super Bowl champions. First game of the NFL season. You might want to watch out and be very fearful when you see these men with the star on their helmets. Because after the game, you soon will see stars, not the ones that you're thinking of, the ones when you know you just got knocked the F out. So yes, I have my boys winning. I'm not going to give you the exact score. I'm just going to save that on Sunday and not going to put too much my analysis up on there. I just had to let a little bit up in there. But once again, this is basically a call to action show. Give you tips, what type of wings, whatever that you do to get ready for having your fellas come over to watch the game with you. You know, this is called to action. And I just thought I'd just make a quick show about it. But once again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. And once again, we'd like to thank Hulu for sponsoring this show, our affiliate sponsor for this show. And if you do not have Hulu, something's wrong with you. Click the link and get Hulu today. Remember, they got live sports. And it's been real. Catch y'all later. Bye.